Hello and welcome back to Social Made Simple's training videos. Next, we're going to look at the post process and the post tab. Here, logged into your Social Made Simple account on the dashboard page, we look to the next item on the menu, Post. Posting to your social networks is one of the most important things that you do through Social Made Simple. And you'll see under Post we have a few different options. Creating a post, My Posts, Scheduled Posts, Calendar, and Drafts. Let's start with Create a Post. This is Social Made Simple's post form. A lot of thought, time, and effort went into how to figure out the best way to share your content, your post, across these multiple different networks, which all have a bit different behaviors. The first thing you do, number one, is select which networks you'd like to post to. Now you'll notice my business Twitter account and business Facebook account are already selected. I've set that up under my posting defaults in the settings area. To select others, simply click and you'll see anything with a green check is where the post will be sent to. Now you'll notice as I hover, I see information about my posts and networks, as well as how many posts are left in my plan if I have a plan set up for that account. So here I see I've got 2 posts left this week in the plan for my LinkedIn account. It's a great way to remind yourself which kind of tasks you have to do when you're in the post form. Let's say I've just selected the 2 default networks, my business Twitter and Facebook page. Next, we create the post. If you want to add a link or a photo of the post, you click the appropriate button. Here, I'm going to add a link to a website I like called boston.com. And I'm going to say, this is a great website. You should check it out. Now you'll notice what's happening on the right is we are giving you a live preview of exactly what the post is going to look like once it's sent off to the social networks. This form, as I mentioned, is a very smart form. It will change how it formats the content, how it's sent to each one of the networks, where links go, based on the best practices. But rather than try and tell you how it is we're going to handle the content you enter, we figured it'd be easier to just show you with these live previews. So here you see on Twitter, I've got my text and a shortened link. I also see how many characters I have left before I run out of the 140 that Twitter gives me. On Facebook, there's going to be a preview of the link with the title, a sentence, and an image. You can choose the thumbnail that you'd like to show, scroll through all the available and choose the one that you think is best for the article you're sharing. And there you go. So you know exactly what it's going to look like. Now, let me give you an example of how the smart form works. I'm going to copy and just keep pasting this text until I run out of the 140 characters. Well, now you see on Twitter, it's cut the post off and kept the link. But now at the bottom, a landing page module in the preview area has shown up. Whenever you try to share information that doesn't fit on one of the networks, for example, more than 140 characters on Twitter, we will take that text or the photo or whatever it is you're sharing and put it on a very simple landing page, kind of like a basic web page. Then link from Twitter, from the network, to that landing page. So you can share more than 140 characters on Twitter. We'll start with whatever fits, put a link. This link now links off to the landing page, which will have the rest of your text and the link to the website that it is you're sharing. Social Made Simple does it all on your behalf. You don't have to know or understand any of it. This is just how it works. After you've written your post, the last thing is when you want it to be sent off to these networks. Clicking the post button will send it right away. Clicking schedule post will schedule the post to go off in the future, or you can save something as a draft if you want to keep working on it again in the past. Let's click on schedule post. Now all you have to do is choose a date in the future. You can also choose a time. Now these are suggested times based on your history. When do you get the best engagement? Choose one or choose a time of your own, schedule the post, and you're good to go. That's how you use the new post form on Social Made Simple. Come to the next lesson to learn more about the post section.